Invincible Iron Man, number 32. This is written by Matt Fraction. The pencils are by Salvador LaRocca. So this is a Stark Resilient Part 8. Part 8 of 9. What Stark Resilient is, it's Tony Stark's new company that what he plans on doing with this is to provide um, free hold on. His goal is to provide free, clean energy for the world. And he plans on doing this with his repulsor technology. But the as everyone knows, Justin Hammer is Tony Stark's greatest rival when it comes to to business. So the Hammer girls are the ones that are up against Tony Stark, trying to prevent him from moving his company forward. So what they did is they created a copy, not really a copy, but their own Iron Man suit called Detroit Steel, which is this huge block thing. And they've also created these drones that are controlled by people, regular people. It's let's just say people download these phone apps and they think it's a video game, while in reality they're really controlling those drones. So this is, I think, one of the better issues of this story arc. This story has been really good. It's been really entertaining, but there hasn't been that much action since it started. But this whole issue is action packed right from the very beginning. This is the first page. It starts off Iron Man up against the drones, and soon enough Detroit Steel arrives. Pepper Potts, she has her rescue suit, her own Iron Man suit, and of course Rhodey is on War Machine. I don't really like that. I would rather prefer just to have Tony Stark and doing his own thing by himself than including everyone else like that. It's not as enjoyable for me. So anyway, soon they find out how the drones are able to track them, how it all works. And there's one thing that Matt Fraction always seems to do that I really don't like. He seems to think that it's funny to include like certain comments about modern pop culture, and it's really not funny. It just seems more desperate than anything else, and it's not enjoyable. I would say that's one of my main complaints. Other than that, Matt Fraction does a perfect job writing this book. Um, Another thing that I've seen in this story arc in general is that the movie has influenced this book a lot, and in the inclusion of Pepper and um, Rhodey, and yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Like I said, I'm not a big fan, but oh yeah, about the art, it's it's really good. I like it, but there's just something about it that keeps me from loving it. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's it's something I can't put my finger on exactly. But other than that, I would say it's great. It fits in with the story. It fits in with the book. Now, usually this book is $3.99, $2.99. This particular issue is $3.99. It has 22 pages of story and one little backup of sorts of Pepper because she has to turn off her suit in order to for Tony to do what he needs to do, and that's what is keeping her from dying. Her repulsor that's in her chest, so she has to turn it off. And spoiler, at the end, she's just there with 15 minutes left to live. Um, that's where it ends. It says to be concluded, but then there's this little backup again at the end of the world with your pal Pepper Potts about her some weird dream, near death experience, and I don't know. It wasn't necessary. It was it seemed out of place. I didn't enjoy it. Um, the, the book left off on such a high note for me that when I started reading that, it just went down. Um, it really wasn't needed. You don't really need to know any of that. Um, I don't usually read backups. The only reason I read that is because I thought the story kept going, but I was wrong. It was just in Pepper Potts' head. Um, anyway, other than that, I would say definitely give this book a try. Go back to the beginning of this story arc. I know it's 8 parts so far, but it's really worth it. It's amazing, but just I have no idea what Matt Fraction plans on doing at the end of this. Because I mean, you can't really have free energy for everyone. Um, it's limitless, so I don't know how that would work. Something has to be done about that. I'm not sure how Matt Fraction's gonna finish this. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be amazing. So pick this up. Go back, pick up the previous issues. I really enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will, although I know a lot of people that didn't. But I for one, I loved it. Give it a try.